74-year-old woman goes to a bank, robs the bank at gunpoint, put her up full mask. I'm profoundly saddened by this. Police in an Ohio township said 74-year-old suspect, bank robber suspect, could have fallen victim to online scammers. Her name is Ann Myers. Ms. Myers was arrested for robbing a credit union at gunpoint in Fairfield Township in Ohio, April 19th. See the surveillance video? She walked in with a face mask. She walked into the AurGroup Credit Union with a handgun and demanded money from employees. She left in her Hyundai Elantra 2014 with $500. It didn't take long, obviously, for the authorities to identify and locate her after reviewing surveillance images, the video. They arrived at her home in the nearby town of Hamilton just hours after she robbed the bank. Detectives found the gun inside her car, recovered the $500 she took. As soon as police took her into custody, she confessed to the crime immediately, which was caught on one of the officers' body cam footage. Quote, "I did whatever you're here for," Myers said. "What would that be?" one officer asked. "Robbery," Myers answered. While Ms. Myers admitted guilty, detectives think her case might be connected to a scam. See, detectives spoke with family members who said Myers told them about robbing banks just days before she robbed the credit union, but no one took it seriously. Police also learned that she was weathering some financial hardships and was sending money to an unidentified individual. According to the Columbus Dispatch, Ms. Myers has no known criminal history. She was charged with aggravated robbery with a firearm and tampering with evidence. She was booked into the Butler County Jail, and her bond is now set for $100,000. If she's convicted, she faces 10 to 15 years behind bars. Statistics show that while adults age 15 to 18 are more likely to report losing money to various scams, adults 70 and older tend to incur larger financial losses. Older adults are more likely to fall prey to tech support scams and prize lottery or sweepstakes scams, with a median loss of $800 for those ages 70 to 79 and $1,500 for those 80 and older. And so there's an investigation, obviously, concurrent with this one. There's no real investigation needed about the bank robbery. She clearly was trying to rob the bank, and she did successfully take $500, and she did admit to doing it immediately. I do believe that she has likely been manipulated or scammed by somebody. I don't think a 74-year-old woman all of a sudden does this. But here's the policy dynamic. Here's the macrocosm that expresses in the microcosm. The macrocosm is that she should not hurt for money. No 74-year-old person in the United States of America should be hurting for money. They should not have to work unless they want to. That's the reality of it. But we have policies so perverted in this nation that what is in fact a policy failure, they will make you believe it is a personal failure. And I am sure she believes that whatever she's experiencing is completely a personal failure. All right, we'll bring you updates as they come. It's an interesting story. Obviously, the concurrent investigation into the scam hopefully will be resolved soon, and we'll have an update. All right, Dave, very sad story.
Yeah, very sad. I got scammed a couple of weeks ago by somebody who claimed to be a McAfee security device expert. It said my thing had been out of date. And so I went, spent an hour on the phone with this person. They got all my information. And when I finally realized what was going on, I was so angry and so frustrated, so mad at myself. And, thankfully, they didn't clean out my pockets, but I can understand how crazy it makes you feel when you're the victim of something like this. And if you're somebody who's living paycheck to paycheck and suddenly you're actually losing money in this stuff, of course she's lost her mind. And I hope they show her some mercy. And to your point, we should have a situation in this country where nobody should have to be living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of how old you are, or how young you are. And then if you make a mistake, if you get taken advantage of, that shouldn't be the end of your life.
Yeah. And a part of me says, why she admitted so quickly? At least now she has a place to stay. She doesn't have to worry about mortgage. She has some food to eat. How sad is that? How sad is that?